Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Omniviewer, and this is the trailer I was waiting for. Yes, there's a new trailer out for the upcoming Godzilla, and you may recall that my first reaction to the teaser trailer was not all that impressed. Not certainly as impressed as everyone else seemed to be. Well, the new trailer is out. I am officially with you guys now. Now, I think I understand exactly what was bothering me about the first teaser now, and that would be that it was too long. I need to provide this explanation so that I can actually tell you why I think this trailer is better. The purpose of a teaser is supposed to tease the audience. That's the whole point. So, by that logic, it probably shouldn't be very long. Had it just been the Halo jump, the scene that opens it with the guys jumping and the slow build-up, that would have been a perfect teaser. In fact, I would have been perfectly fine if the teaser had ended right there, because it had that proper build-up. They're jumping into some place. Oh, from incredibly up high. Oh, wait a minute. They're jumping into a city. The city's on fire. Holy crap, Godzilla's in there. Cut to black. That would have been great. Then it kept going. And that kind of gave me the impression, oh, well, there must be something even more they want to show us. And it turned out it was just scenes that could easily have been from any generic disaster movie, as well as the footage from the Comic-Con teaser, which, one, was not indicative of the final product, and two, is not even going to be in the film in the first place. So, that was where I was coming from. The teaser is almost the same length as the main trailer, which was too long. It made me think that there was going to be more to it, and there wasn't necessarily more than there should have been. And yeah, that's why I wasn't impressed. That's not to say that I hated it. Now, this is the main trailer we're talking about. And the main trailer, that's the movie I'm gonna see this summer. This is what I was hoping for. You've got some good examples of how they're going to do things. You've got some clever bits of foreshadowing. You've got the whole hints of backstory, not necessarily giving it all away, but letting us know this isn't just Godzilla suddenly appearing in the modern day like it's the first time, nor is it necessarily going to be a continuation of the original films. Though they did keep the 1954 date. That's very intriguing, because that's when the first Godzilla was released, and I'm thinking, well, does that mean the first Godzilla is still in canon in some capacity? And what does that mean about Ken Watanabe's Daisuke Serizawa? Well, we only know it's Dr. Serizawa, and that's part of the point. Is he playing Daisuke Serizawa, the same character from the first movie, or is it a descendant? That's really got me intrigued, both of those elements. The secret history that they were trying to kill Godzilla with all those nuclear tests. Excuse me. Now, yeah, that's a really cool idea. I love that idea that there's this hidden history of everything that's been going on, and that Godzilla's been around for this whole time, maybe even further back, because we see that skeleton, which also really looked cool. And we actually got to see Godzilla. Now, you may recall that one of my complaints with the teaser was that we didn't see Godzilla. We saw his silhouette, and like a brief, if you looked away you would completely miss it, shot of him in the city during the Halo jump. And I was kind of upset by that because I was expecting to actually see him. And a lot of people pointed out, you know, you don't get it, they're trying to make him look mythic, they're trying to hide him so they're not giving too much away. As far as the mythic thing goes, I do get that. I really do. I even said as much. As far as not giving too much away, I really don't understand how that would have been a spoiler. I mean, you've got a movie called Godzilla, it has Godzilla in it. What would showing him have changed about that? How would that have been giving too much away? oh my gosh, there's a movie called Godzilla with Godzilla in it and he looks like Godzilla. Well, that completely spoiled everything. I now have no reason to see this movie. No, that's not how logic works. We deserve to see something. And granted, there wasn't a grand, sweeping money shot of him. We never get to see him in his entirety, but we still get to see him. We get to see detail. It's not just a silhouette. We get to see his skin, which is scaly, and now when I think about it, it might just be my imagination, but he looks kind of brownish, which I'm okay with. Most of the time he's been gray. He's only been green in 2 films. The original suit in the very first movie was actually brown, believe it or not. You can't tell because it's black and white, but so I would be okay with that color choice. We get to see his face, which from the front looks kind of canine. And again, I'm okay with that because, hold on a sec, you might see that you get a good close-up of Godzilla's face. He has, it's not working, here we go, he does have a sort of mammalian muzzle to him. You can tell. So, sorry about that little fuzziness for a moment. And he looks like Godzilla. That's a good thing. It's not gonna be you-know-what. It's going to be Godzilla. And again, I don't see the point in hiding that. I mean, that would have been like hiding all of the shots of King Kong and the advertisements for Peter Jackson's remake, only to learn that, oh, it's a giant ape, just like King Kong. But I think that's going to be good. But I do understand hiding the Muto, or whatever other monsters might be in this. Like I said, Godzilla, he's been around for 60 years. Even people who have never seen a Godzilla movie in their entire lives know what he looks like. There's no point in hiding him. The Muto, and perhaps there are others, we don't know yet, but we do know the name Muto has been thrown around. They are completely new. I understand hiding them, not wanting to give too much away about these new creatures. If they are new, I've heard speculation that there might be Rodan. Somebody said they thought the giant claw during the final montage might be Gigan. If they are, I'm not saying whether or not they are. It would be great if we got to see updated versions of Rodan and Gigan, because they're 2 of my favorites, aside from Godzilla. But if they're not, then I understand completely why you would want to hide them. I'd understand either way, really. I mean, you don't necessarily want to give away, oh, we're also bringing back these other kaiju, because, you know, you don't want to spoil that particular aspect. But at the same time, if they're new creatures, you don't necessarily want to give too much away about that. That's up to the people manufacturing the toys, which we'll probably see soon. And I'm probably going to get all of them because I'm a fan. But anyway, the point is that I understand. Hiding Godzilla in a movie for Godzilla... Rephrase. Hiding Godzilla in a trailer for a movie called Godzilla made no sense to me. Hiding what other creatures might be in there, that does make sense. That gives us the element of surprise. But we still get hints of them. And that's going to be interesting, I think. Anyway, like I said, we don't necessarily get a clear, vast shot of Godzilla. This is getting back to an earlier point, something I want to make. I'm okay with that, that we didn't get to see the grand, full body shot, because that actually tells me that they're not treating Godzilla as a special effect. Because he is a proper character. If you watch the movies, he always has some sort of personality. And that's because he's being played by a person most of the time. Here, of course, because it's America, they're going CGI, so they easily could have done the, oh, this is going to be a grand special effect, let's impress everyone with how cool he looks. But the fact that they're not doing that tells me, at least based on this trailer, I'm hoping I'm right, that they're actually treating Godzilla as a proper character. By not doing a grand money shot, they're not necessarily trying to impress everyone. There are no sweeping money shots of Bryan Cranston in this trailer. and he is a proper character. So, you know, that's my hope. My hope is that they really do understand that Godzilla has a personality. He's not just there to be big and look impressive and show off just how much better CGI looks than Suitmation. Spoiler alert, Suitmation actually does look better because it's live action, but anyway. And that's not to say that the CGI looks bad, but I'm just old-fashioned. That's me. Anyway, I think this is gonna be a great movie. That really is... This is the trailer I was waiting for. The teaser can go and take a flying leap for all I care. The official main trailer, that's where it's at. And that's what I'm really excited for. Now, before I completely cut out on you, you may be wondering where I've been. I said that I was going to start working on original stuff after I took down my reviews, and then I just completely vanished. Well, I've been experimenting with different things. They're going to take a little time. I've got an animation program now, and I don't necessarily want to throw up bad, half-finished animation to try and entertain you. I want it to be good animation, so that's going to take a little time. Some of it is that dreaded real-world stuff, but there is something interesting on the horizon. I am potentially meeting with someone who's going to be producing my reviews, possibly, if they like it. So, that's something that I'll have to keep you updated on. Maybe the reviews won't have to be completely abandoned for very long after all. But, only time will tell. So anyway, like I said, Godzilla looks like it's going to be great now. The teaser, we can forget that. This main trailer is where it's at. This is the movie I am really excited for. And Guardians of the Galaxy looks fun too, just in case you're wondering. So, those are my thoughts. I will be back to do another one of these things when the actual movie comes out. My personal hope is that when I go to sleep tonight, I will wake up tomorrow and it will be May 15th, so that I will only have one more day to wait before I can see this. And that's about all I have to say. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omniviewer, signing off.